This is Money Motivation and Mike, MX3.VIP, and here we are continuing on our 100 Most Influential People by Time Magazine. Now, on the previous episode, I said Time Magazine Person of the Year since 1927, starting with Charles Lindbergh going through 2025, which is the architects of AI. Now, I went through this list on the last episode, and Jason was following along. We got to 2018. Everything was pretty good till 2018. My list and my research through Time Magazine, Wikipedia, etc., started in 2018 with the architects of AI. And then Taylor Swift was 2023 and the only ones that broke that up. Now, what started this was that I said President Obama was basically the last president to be addressed as Person of the Year, as Jason then went and found. So we're going to give you what Jason has also found from 2018 on. Jason, what do you have in 18?
18, I have the Guardians, journalists who face persecution, arrest, or murder for their reporting.
Person of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got AI.
More of the persons. Yeah.
How about 19?
Greta Thunberg.
I don't even know who that is.
She's an activist.
Okay. 20.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
21.
Elon Musk.
22.
Vladimir Zelensky, president of Ukraine.
Yep. Okay. Now, you said 23 was Taylor Swift?
T. Swift.
24?
Donald Trump.
And 25?
The architects of AI.
Okay. So, from 18 through 25, Taylor Swift and the architects of 85 and 25 is what we have in common. The others have different people. Now, frankly, I would think maybe your list would be more accurate because it has different people.
Yeah.
And some of the most influential people that we've ever known were not winning it back to back to back to back to back. But like I say, in my research and my list, and Jason and I don't go over what we're going to discuss and some of the facts, details, etc., before we do shows. That is my responsibility. And then Jason takes it and puts it all together, and for the most part, makes me look good. So, nevertheless,
and you like to catch me off guard on a lot of this stuff. So,
well, hey, you're always trying to fact check me anyway, because you know what it is. We come up with some of the off the wall stuff on this show.
Yeah.
You not even on that end of the table can you believe it, and you have to go check me.
Yeah.
And then you find out now to this point, almost 4 years done, fixing to start year 5 in January of 2026. You have finally caught me. Now, I'm not saying it's an error, but it kind of sounds like it is.
Hey, I'm always trying to fact check you, but you're throwing so many things out, it's hard to fact check everything.
Well, I got a lot of stuff to talk about in a short period of time. The analytics and everything say you got to do these shows in a reasonable amount of time. I feel like I could talk all day and everybody just stay in tune and listen. But unfortunately, there's other things that come along. People got to raise kids. They got to do jobs. They got to get some sleep. So I've got to be respectful of all that. And I got to cut my shows down a little bit, or none of these things are ever going to happen. And I don't need the parents neglecting their children and blaming it on me.
Well, we'll get put together an ASMR track for you. You can just sit there and ramble on.
I don't even know what ASMR is.
That's what people go to sleep to, those noises.
I know about those noises. Now I know what they're called.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
did not know what they were called. I didn't even know they had a name until now. So see, once again,
ASMR.
you can always find out stuff on this show.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody knew that one. You just didn't.
That's why I like all the time we spend here, because the information is incredible.
Yeah.
It's never a lackluster day on Money, Motivation, and Mike. All right. Back on this 100 most influential people. Leaders. We're going to go with leaders. There's a bunch of categories, and I'm not going to go through all 100, but a couple of them have stuck out to me. And frankly, I'm not even going to hit all of the ones in each category. But there are some that have stood out, some obviously that I don't agree with. But I'm anxious to hear what your comments are through our comment section. And then also, Jason, you give me your thoughts.
Okay.
Number one on the leadership board is the President of the United States. Donald Trump. And next, Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
J.D. Vance. Megyn Kelly. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. And just for the record, each one of these, if you go to Time magazine, the 100 people, there's a write-up on each one of these. I'm giving you the names, but you can go click on their picture and you can read about every one of these. Megyn Kelly's story was written by Laura Trump.
Okay.
How about that?
Sure.
Yes. There you go. All right. Continue. RFK Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Most influential people.
I like RFK.
Russell Vogt. You familiar with him?
I can't say I am.
I'm not either, but he's on here. How about Teresa Rivera? I don't know that name either.
Nope.
Duma Boca.
Didn't make my radar.
Well, I mean, there are some on here that, like I say, this is a worldly deal. So those are a few of the leaders that are talked about by Time Magazine's 100. Let's see here. There's about 20 in the leadership category. Now this one is the Titans. Just, do you have a thought or a definition on what you think a Titan is?
Someone who moves the needle for
Okay.
for any specific business or technology or you name it.
All right. Okay. I'm good with that. It moves the needle.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
In podcasting for sure.
Okay. Well, he's considered a Titan.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that one.
Yeah. The biggest person with any particular genre.
How about Mark Zuckerberg?
He's up there.
All right. Now let's get into this.
Any of those AI guys right now would be considered Titans.
How is Serena Williams, the former tennis player, a Titan?
Best in the game for women?
Then.
Yeah.
Not today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, is she still doing anything? Maybe she's involved in some way.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Love to watch her. I'm just not sure how she's a Titan in the world today.
Titan of her particular industry, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But if she went on the court today against current level women tennis players, how would she fare? You know, because she's been retired for a while, but I'm sure she still plays.
Yeah, but she's also into major adult life.
Yeah.
With family, etc.
Sure.
No, absolutely.
She's lost a step for sure, but
yes.
Still very dominant, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I don't know how that. Remember, these are Titans of the world, not Titans during their time.
Yeah.
We're talking about current.
Sure.
All right, but I'm a big Serena fan.
Would you say there's anybody who has done it better than her?
Well, I'm not even for sure that women's tennis should be on this list. Matter of fact, I don't see how it would be. If you were going to, why would you not take?
When I think of a Titan, I think of any specific industry. Who is the best at it? That's kind of how I look at it.
All right.
That you can say, how much does it matter in the grand scheme of, against this or that? But
if you're going to go down that route, Martina Navratilova, highly involved, still broadcaster, was the tennis player.
Yeah.
Back through the days. But that was then.
Yeah. Titan of her time.
Titan of her time.
Sure.
And Serena Williams was definitely a Titan of her time in that particular market, which is women's tennis. Here's you one. And I'm a fan of this person, but I don't know how she's a Titan. Blake Lively. What is she doing?
And she got all kinds of.
What needle is she moving? I like that analogy.
It's a one in court. She's having a lot of issues in court.
Over a stinking movie.
Well, I think it was a little bit more in the movie, but
getting harassed by her co-star.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in any manner, though, even without that, I mean, I don't know how she is considered a Titan.
I have no idea either. And like I say, is she
not even in female acting would I say that she's a Titan?
Hey, she sits beside Taylor Swift at all those football games, or most of them. But okay, there's a Titan. There's your needle mover.
If you hang out with Titans, does that make you a Titan?
Are you a Titan since you hang out with me?
I get
because
sure, based on that definition,
I am the Titan in this building right now. Why am I not on the list? Did you put me on there?
I mean, sure.
Nomination.
You write my checks, sure.
Okay. Simone Biles, Olympian.
She's good.
She is.
I like her. I'm okay with that one.
I'm definitely more in line with that than I am Williams or Lively.
Oh, for sure. I just have no idea where that comes from with Blake Lively.
I don't either. Tell me who this is. Doug McMillan.
I'd have to look it up myself.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. But
American businessman and former CEO of Walmart.
Well, there you go. Okay. But there again, when was he no longer in his CEO position? Because he's
2014 to 26.
Okay, so he just left the post.
Yeah, he must have just done it.
All right. Well, I'll
January of 26.
I'll go with him as a Titan. I can see that, especially using the name Walmart. Now, it's if they had a computer on here and they called it AI, that's a Titan.
Yeah, you're changing the world. So, I mean, I think that puts you in the running for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And there's about 15 on this particular list. Okay? Now we come to a category called icons.
Okay.
Icons. Now, the first one I'm going to start with is Jalen Hurts. Quarterback for you've already got that look in your eyes. Quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. Has been to a couple Super Bowls and won one. All right. If you're going to go with quarterbacks that are icons, number one, if you're going to go with current, where's Patrick Mahomes?
Sure.
If you're going to go over the last 15, 20 years, where is Tom Brady?
Yeah. Of all time, I'm kind of putting, as much as I don't like the guy, Tom Brady.
Exactly.
I mean, but everybody respects him regardless of whether you like him or not. But
Jalen Hurts is an Oklahoma Sooner. I mean, I love him.
Yeah.
But
put a star on the helmet of Brady, and I'm all for it.
Well, see, here's the deal. He's too smart for that.
Probably.
Now, and what else is funny about this deal? Jalen Hurts is considered an icon, and his article is written by Derek Jeter, baseball player.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. When's the last time you heard of this girl? Demi Moore.
Probably the last time I watched an X Factor or something.
She's considered an icon. All right.
Are we just naming celebrities?
You'd have to call Time. Why don't you see if you can get them on the phone? Start with TSA. I'm still kind of hung up on that deal from a couple episodes ago. Demi Moore and Jalen Hurts are the first two listed on this list. David Murr. What does he do? I mean, his deal's written by Dinah Sawyer. So he's got to be on up there.
You must have done him a favor.
All right.
It probably impacted that person who wrote that.
We're pretty.
He's the journalist, I believe, for ABC.
Okay, we're pretty up on current events on this show.
Yeah,
we pretty well know what's going on. We try to cover a lot of things. We do a lot of stuff on this show. All right. I'm going to name off these 6 people. All right. You tell me how many of them you know. All right. David Murr. You had to look him up. Rachel Willis.
I've forgotten his name, but I did know who David Murr was.
Rachel Willis.
No.
Bobby Brown. Not the Bobby Brown you're thinking of. This is the BOBBI. Okay. Anthony Romero.
Does he play for the Rangers? No, I don't know that one.
Yoshaki. Sitting at a piano.
Mm-mm.
Amy Griffin.
Is she a comedian?
Her bio is written by Reese Witherspoon. All right, but nevertheless.
No, apparently she's a venture capitalist and author.
Well, I just gave you 6 names.
Yeah.
You didn't know any of them.
No.
I didn't either.
Well, David Murr. But
yeah, but you had to go figure it.
I had to be reminded.
Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, It's like, okay, I gave you Demi Moore. You know who it was.
Yeah.
All right? And when I think of her, I think of St. Elmo's Fire in 1985. What are we doing with icon? That's like saying, hey, President Eisenhower, he's the icon of today's current state. Been dead since 1969, but he's an icon. He is an icon once upon a time. They're talking about right now. Not 23, not 22, not 1969. Once again, we ought to make our own list up. It's just going to be as good as this deal.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me whatsoever. All right, but we're going to end with this one. Here's your social powers. They have social power, Jason.
Okay.
We're going to start.
We have social power, do we not?
Oh, we got lots of it. 300-something thousand people listening to us.
Who doesn't have social power?
Those who don't get out on social.
There you go.
Those who stay home don't have any social power. Okay. The number 1 is the president of China. I call him 11.
Z? XI? Okay. Well, it was like the Congress lady who was thought World War II was World War 11. It's the 2 eyes.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah. She'll never live that one down.
That Super Bowl XXX.
Yeah.
That triple X.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, that Dallas Cowboys won that Super Bowl.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Last one?
Last one.
Uh-huh.
Number 2 is Elon Musk. He's on here. He's got
so many things going on that he's definitely deserving.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. He's the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and X, Drives Tech, Culture, Public Disclosure,
Boring company,
and once upon a time sidekick to the president.
Yeah.
Yes.
He actually was part of the original ChatGPT, OpenAI. All
right. Here's your social people. A while ago we went over here and we was talking about these other people. Mm-hmm. All right. Taylor Swift. Global. This is her definition. Global cultural icon with unmatched influence in music, media, and I don't know about the politics.
She thinks she does.
Okay.
I don't know how well that went for her in 24.
Well, apparently Time does too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how well it went for her in 24.
Yeah.
The person that she sits right beside decided not to sit beside her anymore.
Yeah.
You know the quarterback's wife.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Zuckerberg's on there too. All right. Joe Rogan's on there. Here's number 10. Beyonce. I mean, hey, it's 11. Remember, it's 11.
Yeah. Right.
I still call them how I see them. Okay, that ROY in Canada is Roy, not Wall.
There's an accent above that.
No,
believe.
I see it, but I don't acknowledge that. That's not English.
Yeah, you're right.
Beyonce. Cultural powerhouse influencing music, activism, and global culture. All right. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely has.
I take her over Blake Lively.
For sure. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Taylor Swift, but I mean, I like some of her music. Don't get me wrong, but
I was.
It's not none of our music's on my playlist right now, but
I thought the Taylor Swift deal was a joke. Honestly, frankly.
You saying Person of the Year?
No. Her and the big hoop-de-doo and everybody's giddy over it. Blah blah blah. All right. Well, now that I've seen it, talent, crazy talent. Entertainment, Broadway, costumes like you've never seen other than maybe a Cher. I mean, big time. I would never put her in the Elvis, Michael Jackson type categories, but she probably is.
She's up there in that top. I would say she's definitely top 5.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say definitely top 10, top 5. Questionable, but close.
I would only say 5 because it's not my music.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm going to give the girl her due.
Sure.
And I'll tell you somebody else that's rode her coattails to the top is those Kelsey brothers.
Yeah.
Who cares about listening to Jason Kelsey? And because he's brothers to Travis. Travis still plays. Kelsey goes to a game, takes off his shirt, got this big old ugly beard, and I don't care about listening to Jason Kelsey. He ought to get on his hands and knees and kiss Taylor Swift's feet every morning for breakfast. That's what she's done for him. I'm a sinner. He was a sinner for the Philadelphia Eagles, Jason.
Okay. So, CENTER, not SINNER.
The guy who snaps the ball to the quarterback.
Yeah. I thought you were saying you were a sinner.
Oh, I am the sinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the football position.
Yeah. Hey, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2020, pandemic time. Hey, here's what we're going to do. Let's pick a lineman. Let's just go find a center, ugly, burly looking dude, and let's make him the center of attention in the National Football League. Do you think that's the plan they had? That's what the marketing department up there on Pennsylvania Avenue or wherever that is up there on Fifth Avenue in New York City. Yeah. That's what they wanted to go with.
I guess so. Yeah.
And they put them all in a hat and they pulled out Jason Kelsey's name. God almighty. That is influence right there. Taylor Swift, most influential person. Right there you go.
Yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
I saw that needle move on those broadcasts when she's around.
Oh, man. That just got my blood boiling again.
Yeah.
There's your social powers.
Yeah.
By the way, Jason Kelsey didn't make any of the Time magazine stuff.
Imagine that.
But I tell you what, he's got those checks rolling in. And, they have a podcast.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have seen a portion of one. Yeah.
I've heard it.
I can't gain that 5 minutes back.
I don't believe it, but I've heard they get better ratings than we do.
Oh, I doubt it.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Well, but it's all because of Swift.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the Kelsey brothers
versus... Well, hey, we're getting there. It's just going to take us a little bit longer.
We're doing it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
We working for it.
Yeah. Not to say that she did. She worked pretty hard.
No, I'm talking about them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor Swift comes on our show. We'd have 14 million subscribers by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Why can't you make that happen? I mean,
she won't take my calls.
An offensive lineman from Philadelphia made it happen.
Maybe we can get in with Kelsey on that side of things.
That's the only. I mean, get this. This is really what made me want to jump in the creek. He was caddying in the par 3 competition at the Masters this year with that big old junk on his face. That's a clean cut operation down there. And then they let him hit a golf ball on one of the par 3s.
What can you do?
Complain about it. All right. Well, I've done enough whining on this show. But there you go. There's your social powers. With them or without them. Give us your comments. Jason's looking for those comments. I know the facts. info@mx3.vip. Please send me an email. mx3.vip or on our YouTube channel. youtube.com/@mx3 Podcast. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon and give us all of your comments as we pursue the Kelsey brothers. And for now, we'll just be the Wright brothers.
There you go. That's all you can do.
That's all we can do. So for everyone who's been a part of this show, continue to live your life the right way.